finding guys around the rim. 12-5 in game 2 for Sean McDonald. Sarr can't hit. Harum goes to ground. 5-on-4 for the Webster against the Jack Jumpers. His season high. Doolittle rolling to the hoop off that action. Denied by Doyle. Great defensive play. Sarr on the recycle. He gets blocked. Goes up again. Foul. They're just executing. Down the other end. This is what it's kind of gone to, as Alex Sarr puts a lid on it softly, but he gets the M1 opportunity. He took one shot in the entire third quarter. He made it. There's Alex Sarr, rolling his way to the rim, ticking the scoreboard over. The Jackies in this first quarter. They missed their first 7 threes in game 1. Put them on the back foot as Sarr. Nice, easy, mid-range. Scott. Oh! Wow. I have to get Damon Lau to explain what was going on there as Sarr the other end. He almost tried to throw that down over. Truly, see all those red polos? That's the medical stuff. He's sitting behind all the players right now, alongside the medical staff, as Sarr can't finish. Foul's going to go against the Jack. Only 4. This game will go down to the wire. You know it will when it's a Tassie game. Sarr back in. Couldn't finish over 3 defenders. 15, 7 and 4 assists. And we've seen what he's done at the defensive end. Webster finds Sarr wide open. And their struggles continue from... Now it's back to 3. Less than 3 minutes to play in this first quarter. There is Sarr on cue. Nice touch from the big man. You mentioned that relationship. Here comes Cott. All the way in. Defers to Sarr. Commitment, so credit to him, but a massive shot when his team needed it. Finalist last year. Award winner this year. Sarr short on the 3. They currently lead by 2. Steindl goes to ground. There's Alex Sarr. Great teamwork there by the Wildcats. Just kept moving the ball, knowing someone was big. I'm going baseline. No, I'm not. In fact, yes, I am. Steve Smith of Atlanta Hawks, correct? Steve Smith. Not the cricketers. Okay, I thought Steve. Crossover in sports. Hey. Look down to 7. Alex Sarr a long way from the cup. Trying to get to work over Magnay. Deep. Magnay forced a tough look. Gets the credit from the coach on the sidelines. Did well defensively. Sarr the spin. And over the top of Magnay. That is nice.
Well, that's the type of thing that...
Point lead to Tasmania. It's all happening for them in the second quarter. As Sarr puts that one back in. And they piece a couple of plays together to get something going. Sarr on the move, extends. I didn't see his little hit back for each of us on the rifle drill. We're right here, there's a little bag with our names on it, some presents. Spin from Alex Sarr. Tasmanian wine. Right, needs the desire. Some of it is the technique. Actually turning around and blocking out and getting a body on those guys. And Sarr lines one up and thrills it from long range. It hasn't. No offense taken.
Well, another they've
spoken like a starter.
The rookie. No, because I've said this before. I can't tell you how many times Dave Robinson, Tim Duncan, and
hands ready to catch and shoot. 9 offensive rebounds in his first 8.5 minutes. That would have been incredible there. All 12 points. The three-point line is Sarr. That's better. Getting some rebounds. And a chance for a three-point play. But I've got Sydney beating South East Melbourne, and you're telling me, Source, you're confident South East can win this weekend, so who knows? There's Sarr. The easy one under the bucket. Paint touch, paint team in the past years in the NBL. The champions are top 2, top 3 in the defensive category. All the time. It's the metric that we see, and as we see Alexander Sarr there just These Sam Froling have 10 apiece, and for the most part, all their baskets are to scout too. They're right on the scouting report. Then Henschel into the game.
Defense from Peatley. See the free throws, only shooting.
They're usually going down.
20 points for Bryce Cotton, and there he's on the defensive end. You've spoken about it, Source. And then he sets up Sarr, and all of a sudden scores a tie.
Just Alexander Sarr so
They are shooting just 50%. Keeping the door ajar for this Wildcat side. Defense from Crowley. Alexander Sarr.
That's what he brings to the Illawarra Hawks squad, is that court vision and the ability to make those tougher passes.
Sarr, wasn't a three-point shot away.
That attempted in transition is like lightning. How quickly he gets down the floor.
They have up the ante here, the Illawarra Hawks.
Put 80 on the ball with a minute to go in the third.
And now look. They hand off to Cotton. He moves out the way, allows Sarr to go to work on the youngster Ulbrich. They'll keep possession. William will just go to his bench.
I don't think the ice back come yet. They're not having any discussion. Need to get him back out there.
Sarr just showing that athleticism.
Yeah, that's him just getting downhill again. That's it. Where there's just on a point going, and that's all. We saw Alex Sarr bringing the ball down here. His player. Friendly roll. Now just high. Alex Sarr. Really tipped up. And start backing himself in. They gave him an inch. He took them all on that one.
Adam Ford unhappy at the snooze timeout. 35-32. As they can at the other end, Wardenberg patient with the finish, and his foul. And the big Kiwi will step to the line. Replied to a couple of free throws.
Super impressed with this first so far for Sam Wardenberg.
I think we've got a San Antonio Spurs scout in the crowd. If I'm correct, he would have loved seeing that.
Cleveland's Kobe Altman in the building as well.
And Perth get that put back from Alex Sarr. Are we calling that a dunk?
I said putbacks.
A putback.
Yeah, no official update from the Snakes, but it looks to be a right foot issue for Sam Wardenberg. A lot of shakes of the head, so I don't think he'll take any further part in this game.
I think a pretty forlorn figure on the bench at the moment. Bounces off the bonds of one of our cameramen down there.
Again, all the run the Perth's been on in front of their home crowd. They're down just 4. They're in a really good spot. Think about what could come back to hurt them. Perth! And the next star's gone supernova. Just throw it up. He'll go get it.
Roberts clanks that one off the back.
This man's potential is sky high. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be your number 1 pick. Shake and bake. Single.
Sarr extends. 3 of 13 from the field. Finished that off, but couldn't. It's been that sort of turn. Look at Sarr running the floor. Off the Doolittle pass. Mathiang went with him.
The other way on the turnover. Heartland fans loving it at the moment. Sarr's got the mismatch on air. Goes straight at him.
Well, Creek made a mistake there. He needs to stay there. Ben Air cannot go too easy. If you're going to beat this team, Illawarra had the formula. Kicked him in the 70s. Now it's easy. But hello! Sacre bleu! Alex Sarr!
Oh, magnifique through him. Coming off a loss by 18 to Illawarra on Thursday night. Cotton up among the trees. Sarr gets it to go, and he's fouled upstairs. He's Vague, 6 seasons with the Wildcats, multiple-time champion. Sarr now to the spin move. Have a look at that.
Oh, he's having a good time out there. And I think
Ben Air's got 12 to join Mitch Creek in double digits for the Phoenix. Sarr underneath, puts a lid on it. Too big, too strong.
You're going to double team. You've got to get your categories as well.
Who's the hard man? Who he said he needs a couple of home girls. Here's Alex Sarr on the break with the jam. Alex Sarr trying to destroy the apparatus.
well, nearly 50% from 3. They're hovering in the low 30s right now.
Sarr from the corner. Why not add that to his night? Just couldn't connect that time.
They sent the double team, but it wasn't an aggressive one. And the off-the-ball movement was good, and another good pass by Creek down that end.
Yeah, the NBA mock drafts missed the last 4 games with that hip injury. Great to see him back out there playing some ball.
Really pretty to watch so far.
They trailed by 6 not long ago. Lead by 3 now. And a good response by the 36ers. Sarr creates something. Draws the foul. Points are good.
Live with, and then on the other end of the ball, obviously Perk want to get some stops and slow down Isaac Humphries a little bit.
That's exactly what they've done here. They've got the stop. And then Sarr again shows his athleticism. He's been good.
Interesting minutes.
David Aquera. A couple of players getting some minutes, and Alex Sarr with the ball in hand here. Again, looking to take on Wiley. And again with another smooth move.
Just the leap. Off movement, quick swing, and the three-point look. It's not going to be able to beat the Perk Wildcats when you're playing that brand of basketball.
And that's too easy. That's going to be a timeout. Scott Nennis, he hasn't liked what he's seen to start this second quarter. Just the 9 points in this third term. 36ers. Perth had just put them to the sword in this third quarter.
26-9 in this third quarter. I like on the offensive end there what Adelaide did. It was next star versus next star. Trenton Flowers saw the big on him and drove to the basket and got the bucket. That's good to see from the young fellas. We see Alexander Sarr stepping back and knocking down the...
Just the touch that he has and understanding how to play the game. The struggles from in close continue. Man, just 4 of 16 as Sarr left wide open. Both next stars on the floor. Right now, the ball fold. Call betting on yourself. With the 1-year deal, it's free agency again. To show that he can be an offensive threat. Does Miller look for him again? They might have had a nice little feast.
Yeah.
Here's Sarr. Getting to work, gets a finish. No such issues for the Wildcats. Up by, he's been a little bit quiet by his standards early in the season, the last couple of games, but he's got the matchup right now against the next star. There he is, the other end. Who's been the more impressive of the two? Across without really getting that ball movement. Side to side, but also north to south. Put some heat on the rim. Sarr again. Gets the foul and the points. Quiet night for Patrick Miller by his lofty standards. His first season in the NBL. There is Sarr. He goes upstairs. Wardenberg meets him. And the ball falls back into the lap. I want to pull and get things going, but he's trying his heart out. McCall, you see here, trying to get a steal. McCall once again, but they need other people to come along for the rock.
That's the first thing you do, and then I had the advantage of the size, so I could, size post someone up and do it a little differently. But Sarr, oh my, comes in and wide open stuff in transition.
Sarr's already knocked down one. He's off the back. This time gets a little bit of clear air. Feeds Usher. Extra pass underneath. Sarr was challenged by Hot Boy. The two next stars went at it. Fumble from Cotton. The Wildcats will reset. Sarr off the dribble.
Good thing, turnovers, 8 of them were in that third quarter. So they showed better signs, but they coughed it up a little. And I think that's a product of trying to push the ball. You push the ball, you're playing at a higher pace.
Cotton swings to Sarr. Flagstaff can't reel in the offensive rim. And again, Wildcats run this shot clock down. There's nothing available. It has to be Sarr from the free throw line.
He was reluctant. He missed the one.
Craig Copes. So they put McDonald on Bryce Cotton, denying him the ball. Now they haven't got a secondary. And that man there can get good crafty.
What a conversation about Milton Doyle and his position in the MVP race. Jordan Crawford's making
1 year. And like you mentioned before, just injuries have really curtailed his career, but certainly when he's healthy and fit, he is an NBA athlete, strength and athleticism.
Here he is, the French next star, trying to get it done at the other end. Just deep from Krislovic.
Yeah, and that's the physicality. He hasn't got the physicality.
It was a Jordan Usher take because the play was actually drawn up for BC and Doolittle and Wags on the other side of the floor. But JR's message was to stay on the glass and bring the defence.
What about Milton Doyle, Trev? Scoreless in the first quarter, 10 points in the second, scoreless in the third.
He has those patches, doesn't he? And those 10 points, I think, all came at once. So,
just the smallest of shuffling of the feet, and they pick him up for a travel.
Sarr for the free throw line. Next star unsuccessful. AJ Johnson trying to create. Blocked by Usher. Now Sarr trying to take it coast to coast. Fouled. And one.
And that's why he's going to the big show.
For the time being.
But explain to me why it's the same team and why they're playing so much differently than they were 4 or 5 games ago.
Corey Webster. Let's look for Alex Sarr, top of the key.
They're simply making somebody else beat you. That's what they're doing.
Oh, that's travel.
Sarr will have to shoot. One on the shot clock. Wow. Mid-range jumper. Clunky to stop at one end. Size of Doolittle has been a big problem for them in the third quarter. Sarr over the top. 6-point game.
They worked it out. They worked it.
The Kooyong outdoor tennis court. And the confetti in the bucket trick, I'm sure they still do that one.
You guys had the Harlem Globetrotters outside?
Not quite, I did back in the day.
Come on, Joe.
Sarr break. Plus 12 tonight, the teenager, AJ Johnson. Has had an impact off the bench. Alex Sarr, that is a thing of beauty, that jump shot.
Now, and Tyler Harvey, he's been the go-to guy for the Illawarra Hawks the last couple of seasons. Comes up with a big basket.
Sarr unsuccessful. A lot of them this season. Here's a player. Potential for Sarr.
Mike's got not bigger than that one. If you can get the best out of Jonah Baldwin, what we saw before he walked away from the game for a little bit, then he might be the biggest pickup across the whole league from the offseason.
Couldn't agree more as Sarr 8 unanswered points down from the Sydney Kings after Perth had taken the lead. The Kings have answered. Alex Sarr from outside gets it done. He's both traffic against Adams. Good battle between two former MVPs. They lob the ball down low. Sarr with a mismatch on Glover gets the 2, draws a foul. And it's at drawn back level. Sarr drawing Hogue out of the paint, and now Cotton feeds back to the big man. Bolton got a deflection there, but it's free to Usher, who comes up with his first. Holloway gets after the loose ball. Doolittle deflected it, keeps it alive. Usher works inside Bruce, drew the attention. This time Sarr heard the conversation from Trevor Gleeson and throws it down. Taken on Bruce. Cutting across, wraparound pass was pretty to Flops, and Sarr with the finishing touches. Great pass. Little wants to take on Bruce, muscles his way into close range, but can't convert. A poor pass, picked off. Sarr awaits to it, does put Perth in front. Big play with 13 on 5 of 8 shooting. Cotton, under by 2, he did a good job there. Now Alex Sarr outside wouldn't work. Glover. Valentine.
To set their feet and be completely stationary, it's something we've seen over the last couple of years that they're just not going to allow you to move on those screens.
Alex Sarr. That's a nice move. Yeah, we had a few moving screens last night again. Head coach rolling the infield. He's done it the hard way. He's doing a good job in his first season. Alex Sarr steps out for 3. Doolittle block. Reputation as being an elite scorer. There's Alex Sarr, an elite rim protector. Great block by the next time. Here he is for 3. Oh dear. There's no way he caught back. And they are not
heavy off the bounce.
which, as DJ said, we haven't seen a lot of this year from Chris Smith, have we? The ability to put the ball on the floor. Sarr, once again, target. Cotton out for Sarr. Short. Bryce is on the spot. Quick three. There he is.
Get the ball to him and also recognise he's the hot guy. Have tunnel vision for him at the moment, getting the ball and try and milk that, how he's going for this next period of time.
Yeah, it's good to see it. There he is, Sobey again. Sobey scores and has some momentum to take into the final quarter. Harris from halfway. It's the Bullets who have a 3-point. Wildcats started a 7-0 run, and they've held sway for the majority of this opening term. Lovely pass inside from Cotton. Sarr falling away. Can't find the touch. Move behind the back pass to Usher. Spinning inside. Finds Cotton in the corner. It's wild offense from the Wildcats, but Sarr makes it work. I think they're still it's a bit. Still couldn't finish. It was an ugly offensive possession. 2 tough shots. He didn't hit the ring on 2 of them. Great five. He's got Isley back in his head. Cotton drawing to Wagstaff, Usher, Doolittle and Sarr for the Wildcats. Defended by McCall. Sarr for 3. That'll go. Didn't get that call, and for that one to be let go out of everything else that's been called. Half a minute remaining in this third period. Cats by 6. Sarr again from outside. That one won't hit, but Doolittle keeps it alive. And finds Sarr underneath, who hammers it home. Yeah. Bordeaux France in for his first minutes as well. Here he is, the big man on the perimeter. Ooh. Hard landing for Horror.
Well, yeah, they get down, but they're smart enough to get themselves back. They play hard enough to get themselves back in most contests.
Sarr no good from the elbow.
Sure, they're just
offensive rebound.
Yeah, they're just crossing the boards.
Sarr baseline, blocked by Pinot.
The defense today.
Big man depth. He's starting to be tested a little. Lawachul Jr. still out there. Here's Alex Sarr. Dellavedova long rebound. Coach has said there's some renewed confidence about the way they're playing. Alex Sarr is full of confidence. Perth back in front.
If you look at their bench when guys go...
Yeah, well, it looks like Ian Clark's going to take no further part in this game. Another blow to United, of course. Travers already out for the contest, and Ian Clark as well. He's got no ice on or anything, so it looks to be that recurring injury rearing its head again.
The ball pressure on when you've got someone that can pop it and knock down the three.
Alex Sarr checks back in, the next star. Immediate impact. Scores tied at 58. Cotton in control for the Wildcats. He finds Sarr. Met upstairs by the Lawachul, no foul. Sarr tries his luck. Offensive rebound by Cotton and foul. Cotton baseline for Usher. Found Sarr eventually. And the next star tips it in. And one.
I think this might be off the ball as well. Wasn't on the shot.
Nearly all up and in on Usher. Perth almost lost the handle. Sarr can't score. Usher offensive rebound. He misses. Wow. He walks the tightrope. Shot clock at 5. Dellavedova all over him. Perth needs to shoot. Sarr from halfway.
Every second of it. Kick the ball in Bryce Cotton's hands.
Or just dunk it. Alex Sarr with the jam. 9 points.
Only the 2 field goal attempts so far for DJ. Here's Cotton. Usher. Nice pass inside for Sarr. Nice hand from Smith-Milner. But the next start kept fighting and found a way.
To hold it for the last play here. Just run the clock down. That's a good screen by Jesse.
Sarr puts it back in. Off the Cotton miss. Nice fight back here from Adelaide.
It is, and it's really coming on this end again. They're doing a really good job enforcing those long shots, getting rebounds and pushing.
Wants them to contest at the rim without fouling, so let's see how that goes.
Cotton finds Sarr. Great take. Points will count.
You got the uphill D.
Came flying in and tapped it to the advantage of Cotton, who's downhill.
Breakdown of communication as well. Great finish by Alex Sarr. Bryce, all the big guys ahead of him. Neither big.
He's athletic, he can play both sides, and he's tough. And I think this is a good matchup for him tonight. Doolittle struggled a little bit inconsistent right now, but I think this is a really good one for both guys to really showcase what they're bringing this season.
A lot of talent in those two frames as well. Here is Sarr going straight to work, leaning in and the foul.
It's a phenomenal move right there. Aggressive, downhill, uses his body, you know, some of the old Wise players. You got Jesse Wags up on the bench, who phenomenal career and still got.
Oh, Rocco takes it away from Sarr, and again.
This is why they're up.
Up by as many as 20 in that third period off the back of a 17-2 run. Sarr scooting his way inside. Some crafty footwork from the big man. A bit of
One gets into the paint. They don't come to him. He usually kisses off the glass.
At 11 in the opening quarter of his first game for the 36ers against the Phoenix on Thursday. Well done, Usher, to get Corey Webster and becomes a rim protector and a defensive rebounder. Wild pass came to Usher and they stood off him. His three ball wouldn't work, but Alex Sarr gets upstairs and flushes it, and Humphries had some advice for Galloway in turning there.
I like the leadership from Isaac.
Here's Corey Webster being good. Sarr goes hard to the rim, talked out of the points, loose ball. Doolittle did a good job, but more turnovers than assists. So shot clock to single digits here as Cotton feeds Sarr, working on Humphries. A young gun against one of the more experienced centers. That's an excellent finish.
You like that, Drew? This is holding you account.
That's why DJ Vasiljevic thought it needed to be a players-only meeting after the Thursday night loss to the Phoenix. Sarr from deep. Not on this occasion. Galloway grabs the board.
No, just a different part of the court. They switch the extra pass, again the high-low, but they're punishing the switching of the Perth Wildcats.
Sarr off the mark. Perth now 4 of
in there. He sometimes plays for and he's wanting the whistle. And rather than just playing through it and letting it take its natural course, he's playing for the whistle and he misses more than he...
They now find themselves up 2 here. 2.5 left in the third. Sarr puts it on the deck, rushes to the rim, and comes up with a field goal. Nice. Out. Perth already over the limit. Shot clock to single digits. Cotton found an opening. Now Humphries was worried about his man and took his eye off the ball. They can't convert it though, and now Kadee. They've got time here at base. Got to get more movement, ball screens, handoffs, so that everybody gets involved. Sarr. He pulls the trigger on the 3. That's off the mark. Kadee had a piece of it, but it deflects to Pinder, who looks 6-point game at Kudos Bank Arena. Sarr on the elbow. He's not run out. Things have slowed down a little in this second quarter with Alex Sarr. Deep on the 3 ball. Good look that rattles out. Webster for Sarr. And Ty Webster recognizes that the Wildcats. Frustration from the Perth bench as Sarr lets it fly. That's well short. And this game is in danger of slipping away from them. Now Sydney have gone to their own zone. Moves to a baby jumper by Sarr. Nice touch. That's a New Zealand breakers.
And you know what? When you speak to Clotnoy, one of the things is he's so comfortable in this environment. He can go, top 2. But he's so happy.
Put back in by Sarr. They won't go away, the Wildcats.
Right, Cotton, Usher, Sarr and Webster joining in on cue. Front of the rim, wouldn't fall for him. Sarr had a piece of it but couldn't control it enough with the tip. Now Golding, 4 by 2. Cotton exploring, back to Pinder, looks inside, quick pass, Sarr elevates against Rob Lowe. That was pretty to watch.
Yeah, just a horn set. You don't have any of us cleaned up. 4 points, 2 dunks.
I think he's enjoying himself out there.
It certainly looks like it as Sarr fires the 3 at short. Lowe grabs the rebound. So 9-6. Now hands over Michael Harris. Sarr wants Cotton. He was open and turned him down. Wants to go solo and put on some fancy footwork, but couldn't hit the target. Kept alive by Harris, and now Cotton does get it.
Miss an open look, then they're able to create down the other end through Delhi penetration, kick out to an open man. They take care of business. Huge shift in momentum, and now Alex swings it back Perth's way. When the big
14-4 is the run in favour of Melbourne United. In the last 3 minutes, as Sarr takes them on a little out of control. Got his own rebound against Latham, rejected by Bowen. Turnaround shot, rattles around and falls for Corey Webster.
Cheers to the Wildcats.
Chance for Ty Webster exploring. Back to Corey. Sarr from the spot where he won the game last week against Adelaide, and he does it again.
Hard for him to even catch it, and when you catch it, he's going to force you off where ideally you want the ball, like we've just seen. 2 meters off the three-point line. He needs to catch that lower.
Sarr short on the front of the rim with the 3. Foot violation going to be that got them across the line. Here's Cotton, wheeling and dealing. Takes multiple defenders on. Sarr pulls up. He's overtook the shot. We're going to move inside the last 5 minutes of the game. Shot clock to single digits. Sarr challenged by Rob Lowe. Has done an excellent defensive job, Rob Lowe. So over the limit in terms of fouls in this last quarter. Inside the last 60 seconds, Webster takes on Clark. Nothing on offer. Alex Sarr. This time the 3 won't work. Pinder the rebound, kept it alive, but falling out of as Cotton behind the back beats Doolittle, working on Torrey Smith-Milner. Outside, Sarr works on Humphries. Tough shot under pressure. Oh, the bottom of the net.
In defensive end.
His brother Olivia already there in the NBA with Oklahoma City. So 0.6. They get it to Sarr on cue, and he fills it up. Nice finish for the opening quarter, which has been dominated by...
That gets the team chemistry going. You're playing unselfish, finding the open man, and that's when it's fun out there playing.
Sarr marches down Main Street to come up with another 2 for his tally. Wiley, he got a reverse, and CJ Bruton disappointed there was no whistle there, as the long pass from Harris to Sarr was ambitious, just couldn't finish it off, and a chance for Adelaide with a 5-on-4 foul.
The rotation came out and found the open man sitting in the corner. Great execution out of a break for CJ. And now we've got a 1-possession game, Case.
Lead down to a single point.
And a great quarter. Adelaide are up and about defensively, getting some stops, although might have got lucky with that one. The intent was clear, but the loose ball with a dribble handoff for Bryce. And
Doolittle reluctant to pull the trigger. Hasn't hit a shot in the game. Sarr looked a little nervous taking that as well, and Adelaide get it back.
Look at Wildcats off here, and they get a score, and it's going to be hard for Adelaide to come back.
Sarr from deep on the floor. The 18-year-old comes up with the biggest play of the game.
To come up with a D-board.
13.6 boards, 2 blocks for Sarr as Cotton goes back to him again. The teenager rocks another 3. What a play. Back-to-back triples. And
Cotton. Inside to Sarr, turn around in the finish. What about the touch from the French next up?
What you supposed to do? Derek, what you supposed to do? Themselves against young pros and see where they stand. And Henschel was very good. Sarr was very good. And he gets a look from up top. Bang for Alex Sarr. That is why he...
Bryce contemplated the whole first quarter, and he started the second.
There's no reason for him to come out of the game as Sarr attacks. Rim attack right away out of the break, Jack. And
you know, but he's played himself back into the game. It is good to see him and Gary Brown out there together. Will Cummings is from Jacksonville, Florida. Is 7-footer. Sarr does his jump hook.
He's so...
Me and Chris got along good back in the day.
He was younger.
And Sarr over the top. He's 9 from 9 in his NBL career so far.
Alex Sarr has a height that playoff finish was last year.
Damon, that coffee is going to taste a lot different tomorrow morning if the Phoenix are 1-1 as opposed to 0-2. Don't even trip. Wagstaff and Moeller are into it.
that three-quarter time break. He's mostly impressed by the 12 points that they conceded, not the 38 that they put on the board. Another big defensive effort there. Big block from Muller as well. He said that's a great team.
He can't get it to go. In an offensive showcase early doors. Hello, open inside, upstairs to Sarr.
Already started to get a little connection in the...
Rice goes right back to work. Sarr wants to tee up the three ball. Just showing all his tools.
Said he won't give us a lift.
Hang on, the audacity of these two. You guys are flying out on the red eye, and you said to me, oh, do you live out near the airport?
Hey, I want to say there's only one of us, a Sarr, with a beautiful fluid turnaround.
Points. 5 rebounds now for Alex Sarr. Super coach team.
Thank you.
Throws another one down.
Having a ball, his parents are loving it.
Foul for some contact. Jessup misses the jumper. Usher trying to size things up. Here's Sarr into the game. That one's well short. Such an exciting Crombie.
Don't blame him.
He and Cam Glidden were out on the course yesterday, I think. Beautiful conditions. Here's Sarr on the lob. Nice feed from Cotton.
Going to enjoy playing alongside Bryce Cotton, which is...
Bryce Cotton. Like the matchup for a moment. Look at the length of Sarr.
Oh, he loves it. There's nothing.
The draw. And, yeah, the next day just did the picnic thing and off I went. But, yeah, very, very nervous. And yeah, super happy that it's done now. And I remember when Luke Chovers was a DP.
Yeah.
And making big plays in Grand Final Series. And you look at Michael Harris and guys around the league have done it consistently for the last couple of years, and it's awesome to see.
Much of a run up at all, Cotton. He's going to sort of test himself a little bit here. Sarr with the turnaround jump shot.
Someone's got to have to foul someone to get him out of the game.
Enjoy the show up over the last 4 minutes here. The New Zealand bench is up. John Riley's up. Alex Sarr is up the top of the three-point line, but can't hit that. 84-83, 2 minutes remaining in this one. So it's a 1-point ball game, Perth ahead. Sarr, baseline jumper, a little bit strong. Breakers will have the chance to answer back. Or if it doesn't get much better than this. Henschel now to Sarr. He wants to work inside, left alone. Can't quite tie it up. Perth ball.
He's got an offensive rebound, had to finish that. Just small steps right now.
Alex Sarr denied.
My confidence. Get him out there. See what he can do.
Only 10 minutes in game one, Nick Marshall. It's a hard one to understand, Pete, because everyone that you talk to can quarter from the 36ers. If you have just joined us, it was 37-11 at quarter time, Perth's favour. Sarr is blocked. Harris banks it home.
And it happened during COVID,
yes,
which didn't help.
Yep.
And there are a lot of disconnection through it all, but we are at a really good spot as an organisation. I think having John into his second year here, he's obviously...
Could be a bit of one and done there.
Once they see the size of the invoice, you might. Sarr blocked. Isaac Humphries denies him. Sarr wins it back and scores.
That right there is what's going to be really impressive.
From experts, and they say that that's one of his biggest assets. If he's downhill, good things are going to happen when he's got ball in hand.
No doubt. Alex Sarr just puts a lid on that. But again, I think he has potential in the point guard role. True.
It's a terrier. Alex Sarr to the rack. Did everything but finish.
We always look forward to seeing this man, Bryce Cotton. Pinder again on the offensive glass.
Oh.
Sarr couldn't finish.
They're legit. They may be the most athletic team in the competition.
Where Sarr gets his first points and a chance for a three-point play.
And
22-11, a good start for the Wildcats, and here's Sarr showing his range.
wait a minute.
He's just pulled that out of his bag.
A very good game from him. He must be feeling good after that performance.
Well, let's get back to Alice Kunek, who was in the Perth Wildcats huddle in that timeout. Alice?
Coach John really wasn't happy with the level of ball pressure.
They were talking smack to each other, okay? So that's the
That's why he dunked it and pointed at him?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm talking trash to a 12-year-old. I've seen it before, though. It's not uncommon.
Now, Shannon, I just got some intel before that Cal Bruton, the great Cal Bruton, just walked up to you and said your dad was his idol.
Yeah.
Your dad, a Hall of Famer? That must be pretty cool.
Yeah, he just came up and told me about it. You want to do enough. You want to get them. That game speed is very different from preseason and practice.
Here's Sarr. Couldn't finish.
Yo, he's got the confidence I want to see. Out there near the three-point line. And again, nice defensive pressure from Sarr. I'm coming back at you, old school.
I like the mindset of Sarr. Was able to get by, couldn't finish. There's Pinder again. Still flying for the boards. And now Sarr wide open. When you're down by 7, you're okay with that?
He's supposed to be a shooter, so why not?
Yep.
And he just need cotton in the thigh, okay? Oh.
And then coming through, Sarr throws it down. A little highlight.
Doolittle rolling to the hoop off that action, denied by Doyle. Great defensive play. Sarr on the recycle, he gets blocked, goes up again, foul. And they've done it exceptionally well. Sean McDonald for 3. Sarr rips down the rebound.
Dribble, he's consistent, he's committed to score and making something happen.
Doyle, the lob to Magnay, met at the rim by Sarr. And then pushes the tempo, wanted to get it back, come out and guard him on the perimeter. Crawford going to continue to be aggressive and just continuing to struggle. Offensively at the moment, Cotton. Nice Cotton, picked up his second personal. Tick inside, that's the medical stuff. He's sitting behind all the players right now, alongside the medical staff. The Sarr can't finish. Foul's going to go against the Jack.
Fabulous season he's had with the Wildcats. Just Wagstaff for 3. Sarr kept it alive. And the long levers. Doyle looked up and saw Alex Sarr in front, wanted no piece of that. Crawford happy to take it on. Here comes.
He's no longer on the table. Magnay blocked by Sarr. The scouts will love what they see there, and then the 7-footer put the ball on the floor and enabled George.
Made. Tough jumper, Myron Harris. Gets the credit from the coach on the sidelines. Did well defensively.
Point lead to Tasmania.
It's all happening for them in the second quarter as Sarr puts that one back in. First professional season for Ben Henschel. Bright talent with a lot of potential long term.
Oh my word, I like the look of him. He's got a real bright future. Heavily contested. 4 of 5 from long range for Gary Clark, all 12 points. From the three-point line is Sarr. That's better. Getting some rebounds. And a chance for a three-point. Been a good quarter. Outscoring Perth by 8. Clark had the hot hand that was halfway down. Sarr just pops it up. From the stripe. See there. Shooting just over 50% from the free throw line. Might be costly, and he misses both again. Another one. 12 of 24. Now they are shooting just good. Final minute of the third quarter. Could be a season-defining quarter. Robinson, he's feeling good about himself. It was halfway down. And now Sarr. Right, and I'm sure they're getting the ice now and just having a look at it. This is now the time, I think, when really will just go to his bench. I haven't seen the ice pack cup yet. They're not having a discussion. It was an almighty effort. Foley had a glance at the shot clock. And they missed the money for him. 48 to 25. Sarr denies Kroll. Miller came up with it. So Miller keeps it in red. Peterson, Damien Martin, people a week. Ollie Bailey, Kelsey Brown with you. The ball goes up with it again. Neither can he. And Sarr goes the full length of the floor to Wagster. Well, it's not often you get some cherries that far in the background. Possession if they can. Where there's just on a point going at that time. We saw Alex Sarr bring the ball down here. His player. Friendly roll, friendly roll. Now just high. Alex Sarr. And just decided to lay it home. Another lead change. It's up by 2. Led by as many as 7 in that opening frame. Buries the 3. That is a huge mistake from Bull Quam. And it has a dominoes effect for 2 reasons, don't leave him. His Doolittle's more than capable of knocking that down. But you don't want Bryce to see that 3-pointer go through the net and start backing himself in. They gave him an inch. He took them all on that one. Hit the free throw. See if I can try from downtown. That one was a little bit strong. Oh, a pass. Oh, underneath the deck. How's that gone down? Strong. And Perth get that put back from Alex Sarr. Are we calling that a dunk? I said putbacks. A putback. Asked me earlier who would have sprint between Jesse Wagstaff and yours truly. We just saw Jesse in full stride there. And he saved 2. Just see Sam Wardenberg emerging again for the time down. Getting to his spot. Can't hit. Sarr rips it down. And there's a foul on the play. Any bonus 2. 4 with 8 points to his name so far. Straight. And thought I was like, so you might want to just take that mate out because he's got 4 just to make sure it doesn't become a 5th. And he puts in Bull Cole, who's also got 4. That offensive rebound, he gets an easy 2 points. Here's a dunk from Keanu Pinder on the other end. Don't get much easier than that for Keanu Pinder. Let's check in with Kelsey Brown.
Yeah, I'm interested on the take of Woolley.
3 seconds remaining. Henshaw upstairs and a foul. And the Red Army around RAC Arena are on their feet, and rightly so. They are loving it. Lamb throws the bullet to Liafa. That rattles out. You can take a breath for a second. I don't know what you're doing. Well, I think the defense has been pretty good.
Coming off a loss by 18 to Illawarra on Thursday night. Cotton up among the trees. Sarr gets it to go, and he's fouled upstairs. Creek had it, lost it, regained it. Foxwell, as time expires on the shot clock. Really knew about it from a noise perspective as well. 5 of 5 from the stripe.
And he's Detch looking for back-to-back triples.
And that's not going to do it for you if you're the Adelaide 36ers. The ball was stagnant. Stayed in the middle of the fist. There we go.
Now, this has been the problem right now for the 36ers at the charity stripe. They are 8 of 17. Now, it's cliche to say free throws win games, but
I think you get better understanding as the more plays against men. You can just see there that little snake dribble to hold off Bryce Cotton. It's just the touch that he has in understanding how to play the game. A little bitty fight back here from Cairns, down by as much as 12. Sarr did well on the offensive glass. Well, strength, it's all about travel. I mean, D-Rock's been travelling a little bit as well. To travel too much and look that good like he did on Christmas Day, that is hard to do, Joey. That was very impressive. To that spot, when he rises up, no one's blocking. You just cannot get to his release. He's getting involved, gets the board, and they look to push the pace. Armstrong was guarding Christian Doolittle. That is a mismatch. And just to get him involved with the play meant that the tight man's view there was a mismatch there as well. Is that 2 rebounds, Alex Sarr? Throw it to yourself. Patrick Miller, his lofty standards. His first season in the NBL. There is Sarr. He goes upstairs. Wardenberg meets him. And the ball falls back into the lap.
Jeez.
Not Aaron Baines.
I'd go Alan Williams.
Alan Williams is one. And someone surprising. Yeah, someone on those defensive rebounds. Travers misses the extra. Usher control up a Pratt into the night sky. Porty behind the back. Then between the legs. Golding on the trail. And Nice banging. Would have been big. The roof's already off, but they would have blown it just virtually all night so far. Sheldon got away from Cotton. Look at the extension of Alex Sarr.
McVeigh, feet set. That's deep. Sarr takes care of the rebound. Cotton, one end of the other.
You've got Crawford going for it, then when he's off the court, he's been a lot more aggressive.
Sarr short on the three from the corner. John really turns away.
Shot clock at 5. AJ Johnson trying to create. Blocked by Usher. Now Sarr trying to take it coast to coast. Okay, swing the ball for Cotton. Just falling again. Just did enough defensively to change Cotton's shot. It's the Wildcats. Made some big inroads in this third term. Next up, can't zip it in first time. Second time around. Loose ball. Clark takes it straight at pin up. Yeah, strong move. You're not done yet. Wiley Bales checks in. Tatum going to the kick late in the game. Hickey, Johnson, Bales, Albury. Now Tassie try and see if they get a stop. Cotton off the screen. Bang! Cotton picks up the dribble, gets it back, the ball read by McDonald. Just couldn't quite hold on to it. And now Usher. Nice little floater. Nice up touch from Jordan Usher. Sarr could find a Doolittle. Jeez, Magnay coming out is interesting. No rim protection there. A little bonus possession here for Perth. As Liam said, the 3 didn't count for Steinem. Bryce Cotton will head to the free throw line. Magnay blocked by Sarr. The Scouts will love what they see there, and then the 7-footer put the ball on the floor and enabled Jordan Usher. Well, that's tough. Well, they love what they saw it run in. To 57. Been a very polished performance by Tasmania. Michael Harris, that jump shot looked nice. He is not to get it back. That's your job. 5 turnovers in that first quarter for the Illawarra Hawks. Completely out-rebounded as Bryce Cotton. Oh, fell asleep. And Sarr goes the full length of the floor to Wagster. Well, it's not often you get some cherries that far in the background and you don't go upstairs and dunk it. That was... Jordan Usher's got 9. Doolittle and Cotton lead the Wildcats with 11. Sam Wardenberg's got a game-high 19 for the Snakes. Miller going to work on... I like that game plan. Ooh. Usher through the contact. Brings it back to 1, the difference again.
So it might have been your house the other night, but not tonight. Cotton underneath, can't get it to go. And Alex Sarr just showing a glimpse of that potential.
In the Christmas Day game that our man right here was in, the Phoenix could not have shot any more poor from the field, but they shot 27 of 29 from the free throw line, and they come away with a big win. They're 3 points.
Right now, Sarr and Aquera. 6 points at half-time. 25. And Bryce gets up to 22.
And those 50-50 basketballs at this point in the game.
Need to stay attached as hard as it is. I know he's quick and he's really crafty, but that's what we need to do.
11 points now, Bryce Cotton. It's now Usher gets himself to the free throw line. And perhaps more, the first thing you can't catch that on the NBL podcast platforms. And he came out and said, nothing's off limits. Nothing is off limits. And then he will hold both Luke Longley and Scottie Pippen accountable. And he's going to certainly be hearing and what it looked like for Will Magnay, because if he can't go, it changes things, I think, for who he contend. Here's Cotton. He liked that one. He's pumped.
So Perth had to come up with a solution to handle that pressure and get good quality shots.
They're normally so clean with the ball. Doyle again. He's starting to get himself involved.
He's giving him something off the bench. 6 points the next start. Cotton stepping back. Vintage Bryce Cotton. There's one of you going to play many more. Yep. Story is being two-time championship winner, 4 grand finals. Here he is muscling up against Alex Sarr. And from outside Perth get it done. And that's just a smart play. But
Coming in, had the ultimate green light throughout his junior career. You give him big set, he's going to knock him down, as is that man. He doesn't even need his big set.
Goes past Sikorsky and scores. All of a sudden, Bryce Cotton, the adjustments knocked it down. Saw really limited game time last year, Latmay, and had a great off-season with the Bendigo Braves in the NBL 1. And outside here's Usher, who continues to excel as well.
5 or 6 rounds.
Jesse Wagstaff also in. Cotton off the handoff.
Oh. 4-point play.
Next time out after getting the record number of rebounds last night.
Oh yeah, I could definitely put these guys to work here.
Doolittle for 3. Ties it back up at 17. Cotton long this. Sarr using those long levers. Nice pass for Usher. Mitchell's a foul on Vasiljevic.
He's not on the floor, so a lot of... I didn't take that bet. I didn't take it. He shot it. It was Bryce. Usher needs no invitation.
So this is a great phenomenal job. Hasn't shot the 3 as much as we've seen him kind of stroke it in the preseason. It's up around 50 or 60% right now. Not at that level. As Perth is starting to really open these floodgates and find their offense. Passing the ball. And that one right there.
Put on the floor by Sean Bruce.
Kick over.
Cotton with it. Shot clock to 5. Sarr dishes outside. Back-to-back triples as Usher gets his first. He's now got 11 points only.
Alex Sarr did a great defensive possession.
Well, the work that Alex Sarr did in that first quarter with a couple of early block shots means that the expectation is he's going to get back into playing block. And I actually thought McCarron had a layup, but because of the work...
It's that third quarter really strong and polish off that great quarter that Adelaide have had.
Usher gets down low. That's a tough play, but he makes it work. I'm impressed with...
They can stop the roll from happening. Jesse Wagstaff was actually giving a pretty good demonstration on how to do it.
That's pretty impressive from Usher as well, as he climbs upstairs to add to his tally.
Perth's second leading scorer last season from outside. Can't get it to go. Sarr pulls it down. Usher. 24 for Jordan Usher.
Rebounds junior was doing feet set. And again, wide open 3. A lot of breakdowns for both teams.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 good contracts. 300 mil each, $1 billion with his endorsements. So if he can keep healthy and not...
No doubt.
We talked about the Galloways and their potential. Look at guys like Sam Wardenberg and Sam Menenga in Cairns. Taron Armstrong is another one as well. These are all guys that are not part of the Next Stars program that are in.
Yeah, and again, it's all about, it's up to him, obviously, and if he can understand the process that comes, you've got 28 games. It's a little backdoor pass to Kyle Zernick. 28 games, and if you make improvements...
Shot clock running down, so Harris has to attack and draws the foul.
Very impressed with Sarr's ability to read the progressions.
I wasn't expecting it. And then a turnover the other way from Clintman. A little bit of a sloppy play, and should be a finish for the Wildcats. It is Corey Webster.
So yeah, it's something. And the great man too. The great man's in on it.
All right.
You know who the great man is, right?
Which was the great man?
Andrew Gaze.
Like Gazy.
Yeah.
There's Webster. He's with you on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Just the 4 points for Armstrong, but good positive start for him as now Sarr. Good feed. He's done that one all game, hasn't he, Sarr? Knows when to give it off.
back-to-back going is Milton Doyle. Again, so crafty with it, so smooth. Sarr gets it in, but it's taken away by Drimmick. Doyle goes straight back to work, underneath to Lee. Here's Sarr now looking to be aggressive. Good defense from Jack McVeigh, doing it at both ends of the floor. Perth has only scored 48 points for the game. A reminder, they averaged 94.8 per game across the season. And they're continually giving the ball straight. Perth by 8. Clark had the hot hand that was halfway down. Sarr just pops it up. These are the little things that Storm's talking about with habits, right? With these games, yourself a Nate Hickey, man. He's coming out firing on all cylinders, getting out in transition, making defensive stops, and the goal is on fire. There. Really good touch around the basket, finished with both hands as he took the time there to get up and knock it down over the 7-footer. Even still, this game looks like it's done and dusted, and Jong Lee is out there. Change. He's up by 2. Led by as many as 7 in that opening frame. Buries the 3. That is a huge mistake from Ball Qual. You absolutely live with Christian Doolittle shooting that 3 in the corner. And finish that strong. Last minute of the opening term, and the Breakers get the ball back again. The after stepping back.
Probably the same number.
Yeah, it's too close.
It might be similar.
That's... Well, fingers crossed. We'll keep an eye on Sarr. At the other end, Marshall was able to get a lob, but...
Michael Harrison for the Wildcats. As Liam said, the next star, Alex Sarr into turnover and foul.
Wearing them down on the boards. Can they maintain it the whole game? It's a problem for Perth. And turnovers. It's number 5 turnover.
McDonald, catch and shoot.
Can't zip it in first time. Second time around. Loose ball finds its way to Sarr, and he's called for an offensive bet. You just move forward, so you just got to adjust. Sarr v. Zakarski is the matchup currently. That's a travel. He's back in. The Wildcats, Christian Doolittle, Jordan Usher, Bryce Cotton, Alex Sarr, and Jesse Wagstaff. Hands from Baines. Great pass by Cotton. Just got to handle it. Perth led by as many as 9 earlier in the quarter. Wagstaff out there. Recoiling after some contact. John really wants plenty of that plus-minus goodness through NBL Plus. Yep. You're a more savvy man tech-wise than me, Pete. That's what that is. To see him, great to see the young local talent. Hopefully, here's Sarr with a steal. He can't keep it in his own hands, and nice feed from Armstrong. You like that? If you're looking to be an elite shooter. Sarr loses possession. Melbourne enjoying a little purple patch here. 3 for the night from outside. A very different Perth lineup on the floor, and that's a travel. It is, and he's spot on, folks. It's just, you get a sense of getting away. Get a good shot every time. Don't force anything. Usher to the rack. Pass was too hot for Sarr. Too low. Down at his knees. And looking to the future, 2 NBA prospects that could have a long career playing over there as well. I mean, it's so exciting to see to know that we see it tonight. And it's a steal there. Rocco Zakarski, he plays cornerback. And Lee just keeps stretching. Now a game high 15. Cotton back out there for the Cats. Offensive foul. Just as one goes down. Other end. Back to a 4-point spread. Sarr inside, had it poked away. McDaniel comes up with a loose ball. And Doolittle pokes it away from him. But Sarr was deep in the next star. Speaking of next stars, there's Alex too. Right place, right time. Galloway with the steal. And the bucket. 4 points in 5 seconds.
Way, so loose ball scramble and Cotton gets afterwards. Chance for the Wildcats. Almost 4 minutes played in this opening quarter. Sarr out of control, loses the ball, and Turnover number 3 now for the Perths off the mark. So number 2 from long range for him. Chance for Cotton. Finds Sarr. Just lost the handle. Under pressure from Bowen. Scoop pass went straight to Ian Clark, who wants to take on Webster. So well picked here by Cotton, who's got Pinder in support. Takes it hard at Sunday Ditch and now retreats away. Sarr, well positioned, goes to work with the right hand.
And a fend off.
Right here on the floor. Speaking of young, vastly talented players, Alex Sarr, a little out of control that time. And the runaway train ran straight in. Run over here. Just pass that basketball over here. Gravel. Wow.
Corey Webster from outside can't hit. I don't know. You were ready to catch Keanu Pinder. I'm not sure I was as he came rushing toward the bench.
We caught Kyle Bowen yesterday, did we? Or
Say Russo Nance, 18 years of age, out of Auckland in New Zealand.
21 turnovers for Adelaide. Had 10 of those in the first quarter.
They had 24 in their first game. That stat line has not improved.
Sorry, Shannon. I know you thought it was
I'm sure y'all go through this all the time. I don't get to be here all the time, but I mean, I'm not surprised, unfortunately.
Clinton.
In the championship series, here's Milton Doyle going to work, trying to create more magic. Sarr forces it loose. She's great there. Easy two. Jack Jumpers are the number 1 offensive rating in the competition. That time turnover. Number 2 defensive rating in the competition. Oh, fireworks in Perth! And the next star's gone supernova. Just throw it up. He'll go get it.
Well, the expectations between Usher and Doolittle at the start of the season, I think, has basically been flipped on the roles that they thought they were going to have.
Nice $4 million worth, I think, at the time, but tech foul on John Riley was called earlier as well. But his highs in the NBA, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks. He's able to compete. Doolittle wants to take on Bruce, muscles his way into close range, but can't convert. A poor pass, picked off. Sarr awaits to it, does put Perth in front. Now Cliffman gets a matchup with Sarr. Love to see those two going at it throughout the evening. Mayan thought about another and tossed it away. The Inverts, all the search parties have found him. It's great to see him. Great to see the young local talent. Hopefully, here's Sarr with a steal. He can't keep it in his own. Perth's mistakes are keeping Melbourne in this game. Everyone's trying to do it 105. Slow it down. Run some plays. Cotton going to work on Glover. Wildcats have got a little stale here.
Single-handedly keeping them in the frame.
And Bright's on the drive, pick and pop. Going to be there. Just you make the shots and put the right personnel there.
Pinder is everywhere. Can they finish?
Tyler Cook's had a productive first quarter. That time, though, Sarr's long levers did enough to wrench it away. Cotton, the dive for Henschel. You're kidding me.
Okay. For Bryce Cotton to pick the right option, although a turnover. Sarr wasn't expecting it. And then a turnover the other way from Clintman. A little bit of a sloppy play and should be a finish for the Wildcats. It is Corey.
There is time if they're good enough. Tommy Brady, yes. We've seen them do it so far this season. Oh, that pass from Doyle to McVeigh, and Sarr is not having that.
So the shot clock, just noticed, is going to be at 7. So they're going to have to get it moving, which is fine by Crawford. Krislovic, Sarr. Great defense. He's 3 of 8. The rest of the team, none from 10. McVeigh continuing to be aggressive. Sarr read that, came across, swatted that one away. Great help from Sarr.
You got a Jordan versus Jordan matchup over there in that corner.
There's Milton Doyle again to length of Sarr. Can he find that killer blow? This time he does put the head down. Hand off to McVeigh. There's Sarr. Great defense.
The two bigs going at it. To the night, off target. The Jack Jumpers get another look at things. Fresh 14 on the clock. Doyle drives. Still can't score. Protection from Sarr. But they got the mismatch here. They got the 7-footer on Jordan Crawford. Result in a block shot. He got a finger up. He's no longer on the table. Back nine, blocked by Sarr. The scouts will love what they see there, and then the 7-footer put them. The problem for them Thursday hasn't been a great start for them in that stat tonight. McDonald blocked. We're at 9 now. He's getting the ball back, and Sarr denies Quoll. Miller came up with it. Sarr keeps it in red. Peterson, Damien Martin, Pete Hawley, Ollie Bailey. Out and running. Cotton finds Doolittle. Makes his way into the paint, has it poked away. Nice defense from Mayer. Missed Alex Sarr. He's got to throw it up anywhere. 3 seconds remaining. Henschel upstairs and a foul. And the Red Army around RAC Arena are on their feet, and rightly so.
Really important for the Wildcats to step up in that area. Also a focus on Statman and Air, who has the ball in hand right now. On cue. A big block, though.
Alex Sarr got up and denied Cody Statman.
The transition from D to offense is just a gazelle running up and down the floor, and the ability to finish it around the rim. And there he is again.
He is just everywhere.
Protecting the rim.
Just keep it moving. He was happy with how they're handling the double teams. And at the end there, he just said, stay with it, boys. Stick in there.
Another block for Sarr. Gets a piece of the Tarangi shot, but he gets it back. 8 away. Air to try and get it under double figures. Sarr has another block. That's a career-high 4th for the big man. Backs his way in on Air.
You talk about making shots, but they're not able to come up with some stops either. Sarr just says, not in my house.
He gets a handful of that, and he's got a...
Ben Henschel can try and force that second one. He's smart here. Near the 2 for line, don't force it. Hickey did, and he was met at the rim by Sarr. And they're off and running. Get it in your mind that every point matters until the finals. One of the biggest wins. The coach, Justin Tatum. Yeah, we're eagerly awaiting the update on Will Magnay. Really hope it's not as bad as we're hearing. It's been terrific. There's Alex Sarr coming across the length you were speaking about. Bowen, up top. Poirier again. A monster on the glass. Sarr came over the back, but fouls him.
Quick outlet, able to get the numbers down. No rim presence down there for Tasmania, so straight onto the rim. An easy layup. He's really got to get the stops, so I want to get that back in. They had it back.
Every time the Wildcats make a run, Tasmania are able to find an answer. Sarr blocks the shot.
Watch for him to go to Blanchfield, who wants to knock down something against his old team. Matty, what do you got? I think it's fair to say that Perth are shell-shocked. Big block from Sarr right there, but they were stunned. And John really is the highest scoring 4th quarter team in the league. It looked like they'd be starting from nearly 20 points down in the 4th, but now it's single figures. It's really interesting, and it might be tighter now. Down the 3 ball. 5 of 6 from the field tonight. To the league with a reputation as being an elite scorer. There's Alex Sarr, an elite rim protector. Great block by the next time. It's fixable, highly fixable. It's not a real difficult thing to change. That's one thing you can do is block shots. Sends that one packing from Norton. They go for a 2 for 1 here. Adam Ford, how quickly they get a good look. Michael Harris knocks them both down at the line. 3-point game. From the weak side comes Sarr. Swats it away from Armstrong. Out to Ward. He's altered shots. And if he improves over the course of the season with all the potential he has and all the flashes he shows, that's why he's a potential #1 pick. Because you package it all together. His former teammate had have done this a time or 2 at training. Kyle Bowen with the offensive scrap, and Sarr says no. No, sir. Big season for Otago in the NZNBL in the off-season. 23 points a game. White goes inside, and Sarr's not having that. Great protection is off the ball. They can't convert it, though, and now Kadee. They've got time here, Adelaide, for a percentage play. They want Humphrey spinning on Harris. Shut down by Sarr. Excellent defensive work. And now Corey Webster.
5 points out there. They trail by 7 as Travers resumes his battle with Michael Harris. Spins baseline. Good foot movement. Took on Sarr and Harris in tandem and came up empty. Up against him. It was strong work.
Tried the Euro step. Luke Travers didn't move. And Alex Sarr. Again, great hustle.
That's the length of Shea Illy. None of 4 from the field, and we're adding to that tally. Here's what Cordy against Sarr with the offensive rebound, and Sarr rejected the shot. Great battle between the next stars, toe-to-toe.
They need to reward themselves here with a stop. Adelaide 36ers, put some heat, some pressure on the hoop.
Good extension again from Sarr, just deflected the shot. 36ers 6 points on 3 of 3 shooting now for him. Smith-Milner. Nice pass, found Wiley. Oh, he got reverse. And CJ Bruton disappointed there was.
Yeah, you can't top block that corner defender, offensive player, unless you know that your teammate has weak side help.
Wiley shut down by Sarr. So his second block of the game.
Well, Harris out there for the Wildcats getting some early run.
They've got fouls to give, they should use one.
Wild tried to take it right at Sarr. Got it sent back the other way. As Alex Sarr, I would like it to be mentioned that there was only one of us that asked that. It was the man to our right. And a huge rejection.
Well, there's me. Our other one's game right now, and I think momentum's with Perth at the moment, to be honest. And
hello.
As I say that.
Delaney even pinned her with the rejection.
I think there was definitely a block in there, but there was a lot.
Shot that thing like he meant it, Ben Henschel. Humphrey's no good at the other end. He got comfortable in the league. He started to adjust to the way the game's officiated, the defensive pressure, etc. So I guess what I'm saying here is for 36ers fans, have a bit of faith.
Yeah, and again, it's all
36ers can reset. Shot clock down into single figures once again. Sunday Detch blocked from behind by Sarr. David Aquera got a piece of it too.
Good defense that time from the Taipans. And again they go the second time.
Great vision, man.
And Quintman couldn't finish. We'll have to wait for the third time.
That's the thing.
They will get it next time.
He got to keep throwing them and then
Tajir McCall, Lasher, Xavier Cooks. Good dime.
Oh, went for the reverse. Big Gak couldn't finish.
They got 17-point lead to the Jack Jumpers. 18, the biggest spread of the game. McVeigh out to Steindl, who sinks his old squad in any time of the day or any time of the season, in particular when it comes to the finals. Here's Steindl, wide open look. It's well short. Krislovic takes his possession on the low block. He's got a real problem. Works it out to Drimic. First attempt of the night, off target.
He's okay.
Bogdanovic in the low block. Swing to Bobby Krislovic. He steps out of bounds.
Oh, I don't think it comes to this.
Leaving a few out there, 8 of 16. Been a good quarter. Outscoring Perth by 8. Clark had the hot hand that was halfway down. It's guaranteed to miss his next one now. Thank you, Joel. 7 of 7 in the first half, 19 points. Mattel White, Jackson Cartwright, and Leafa. Here is Leafa. First look. Got it. Coach, one of the things I like about this New Zealand.
Out of bounds on the entry pass.
He couldn't handle it initially. Kicks it to air.
Like you said, that ball movement, getting side to side, effective field goal percentage goes through the roof the more sides of the basketball you get.
Doolittle Cotton, no Pinder on the floor, so their best offense is going to come in transition like that before the defense is set. Sunday Jetch tees one up in the corner. That's a good side.
He
certainly plays hard, but I also think it allows him to be more aggressive on the offensive end, not having to guard Bryce down on the defensive end, which has worked well for them in that first quarter.
Roll takes a seat. So how challenging is that as a defender?
Well, that's why he's the best player in the league, and that's why he's the MVP candidate at the moment. It is really difficult. You really need to stay in his space. You can't let any gaps when they're going over.
A much improved third quarter by Jules.
Golden, nice pass into the corner for Clark.
I figure right now the energy of these young kids are coming on. They'll be able to hit the shots, run the lanes, doing it. I love the substitutions that they're bringing in. As another three gets hit by
The thing with the Wildcats in this 6-game winning streak, they've been a team that at times have been hard to score against. Not in this first quarter tonight.
Well, yes. Wow, minute and a half ago.
Scored the last 7, the Wildcats. Mason Peatling left wide open.
His first points of the game. Well, Sarr has said something about that, Damo. Not a bad pickup. Maybe a potential number 1 NBA draft pick. And he just got the really thought there was a foul there. Didn't like it at all. He's get the stop. And now Bolton's ready to go again. He's certainly making a case. You see Ty Webster there. Adams on the other end, and now here we go again, that penetration, looking for the kick to the shooters, and again, got to
from the off target.
The defense of the Perth player has been outstanding.
Look at these swings cross court. Galloway in motion. Adelaide 6.
Really got to execute defensively more so than offensively. You can't get, offensive rebound up to offensive rebound. They're doing a great job moving the ball
To the lineup, and your man, he's going to get more tick.
Here's Kell with it now, outside, Galloway, firing, and this time on the bottom was that Adelaide.
Sydney looks to try and take the lead. There's that ball movement. Adams, looking good. Glover in the corner, 3 seconds through. Point drop. Sarr with his first points of the afternoon. Shot clock at 4 for Valentine. Hunter!
From the 3-point line of the Kings, 6 of 25.
Galloway extra pass for Valentine.
Of 6 at 67% this season, Sarr. He's their best performer in terms of strike rate from deep. And Lavadova, he's off the mark. So another 2 from long. No shooting woes. Gun shy at the moment. He's looking to pass. Gets Rob Lowe involved, who pushes Archer out of the way. Travers from outside. Not his strong suit, but back in the...
Will be a foul.
Great minds.
Well, Bryce is a great player. You just don't want to give him any free hits, because that's when he gets his confidence up.
Roll it into Mitch. Mitch has only put up 1 shot attempt. Mitch McCarron, he's out there to do a bit of everything, but scoring has to be his focal point. I want to see him get at least 8 to 10 shots up.
He's a Swiss Army knife. What position is he? He's a basketball player. That's his position. He makes plays.
Tarangi left open.
Illawarra on Saturday of round 1. Jessup, Cheatham, the touch pass to Liartha, who's into the contest. Back out to Cheatham. He strokes it from downtown. Just fantastic. Game on all of a sudden. Pinder with some good defense on Jackson Cartwright. Forces it out to Delaney. That one's way long.
As he shows as an 18-year-old, crazy.
Late game situation. The teenager getting it done. Jackson Cartwright
Swings
slings it to Delaney.
It's a shoot. Obvious watching the blitz, and we've both gone through and done all the prep for the season. There's going to be no such thing as an easy game in this competition.
Well, absolutely not, and that is just...
Galloway tees it up.
Here's Clipman and Sarr again going at it. This time he kicks it out. Good ball movement. Good play for the Taipans.
I can't be more impressed with this Cairns Taipans outfit. They're moving the ball well, obviously in the hands of Armstrong. The ball moves, they are confident within each other, and they share the ball and they play it.
Hopefully. But that's for another day.
Yep.
So what have the Taipans got? What did McCall draw up? I don't think.
And now
Now Doyle. They're patient on offense. Drimic finally gets one to go.
So the shot clock, just noticed, is it going to be at 7? So they're going to have to get it moving, which is fine by Crawford. Krizlovic, Sarr. Great defense. Can he find that killer blow? This time he does put the head down. Hand off to McVeigh. There's Sarr. Great defense. The two bigs going.
McDonald, hands for Wagstaff. And one layup on the left side. This one, Doolittle now the past 2 transition possessions has gone down and been able to make an easy shot and then come back on the other side and verticality, which is a positive sign, right? And I'm sure they're getting the odds now, just having a look at it.
This is the only time I think when really will just go to his bench.
Oh, his first minutes of the game, drop-off pass was nice to Gack, couldn't finish. McCall goes up with it again, neither can he, and Sarr goes the full length of the foot, comes to hand. For Pinot.
4-second difference, shot and game clock as we wind down here in this third period. Air underneath, nice find to Wrap. 10 on the season from downtown.
Well, not the hugest sample size, but knocking them in nonetheless.
Jack can't hit. Between the two teams. The Phoenix have fought valiantly. Gorjak Gak throws it down inside.
Well, certain matchup. That was in round 10. Teams in Melbourne. Lee gave up the frame. Oh! Young Aubrey.
They did so well against the Bullets, the 36ers. Not going in transition. Vasiljevic, another good feed. Been a real strength of his last couple of games.
Taron Armstrong to run the offense. Again, he likes to match up on Cotton. Got some separation and then a good feed into Clinton.
It's that feel for the game that I was the team. This is the only 2-hour window where you wouldn't like him if he's playing your team.
Casually creeps his way up to 19 points to lead everyone on the court by number 2. All of the predictions. Albrecht.
I've never seen Harvey have the expectations between Usher and Doolittle at the start of the season. I think it's basically been flipped on the roles that they thought they were going to have. If it's wide open, something cheap, so heard what they're going to try and gamble on the double team, but got to keep people in front. If it's that easy to get to the rim. Moment for the Sydney Kings. It's got it now. They look for Galloway, baseline, who's bodied up against Sarr, knockdown take off from AK Gak. Recycles the possession, 3 minutes remaining in this opening term. Wildcats by 5, Bull Quell goes to work, underneath to McCall, who can't finish. Now Clintman gets a match up with Sarr. Love to see those two going at it throughout the evening. Mahan thought about another and tossed it away. Really, his altered shots, and if he improves over the course of the season with all the potential he has and all the flashes he's shown, that's why he's a potential number 1 for the end, but it's all the search parties. I found him. It's great to see him. Great to see the young local talent. Hopefully, here's Sarr with a steal.
We turned down good shots for even better shots.
Matiang rolls to the cup with the dunk.
They do. And what they do is they play really good defense.
2 ball for the Wild Short. Indigenous round here in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Billy's pass underneath. Great find for the Wild Short. So you got to know all of his players are going back out there full of confidence off that last minute. I'm listening to, as we see next, Rocco Zakarski check in. And on cue, a dunk over Alex Sarr. Well, their table earlier tonight. Big weekend of NBL action coming your way, and a big finish here in the jungle. Sobey around the corner to Bannon, couldn't get it to go.
3 weekends in a row, a Friday night followed by a Sunday afternoon, so you have to really be mindful of that. Travis from close range can't convert. Works to single digits here. Dellavedova takes on Cotton, feeds Clark. Good work from Henschel to get out there quickly. They left Travers alone. That's his 3rd dunk in the game. Good look.
Finished the opening term with some energy, and he's kept that going here to start the second.
Just again taking it away. Jackson Cartwright with the neat handle. Beautiful pass to Cheatham underneath. Not quite.
Foul?
Yeah, that was my thoughts. Ooh.
Armstrong again to Clintman.
Yo, he's crafty with it.
Other one. Menenga and Sarr. Two of these young stars. Cotton tried to sneak behind, couldn't quite get the steal, and then, heads up play from Wardenberg.
I'm teasing it here. I'm teasing it.
And Clinton with a handoff. Sarr tried to get the hand in the face of Roberts, couldn't.
Like that, but I think that would have been 1998, 1999, and that was just it's an achievement.
Gaff tried to finish. There's Miller.
You got a Jordan versus Jordan matchup over there in that corner. There's Milton Doyle again. The length of Sarr. Controlled that rebound. Jack McVeigh does. Crawford starting to get busy. Two more. That's just quick. The problem for them Thursday. Hasn't been a great start for them in that stat tonight. McDonald blocked.
Easy two.
Jack Jumpers are the number one offensive rating in the competition. That time turnover. Number two defensive.
All right, I thought I was in that circle of trust. Getting against coaches' challenges.
So still a 4-point game. Taipans are making a good fist. And here is Ben Henshaw for the Wildcats coming the other way. Season high score for Perth is 118 for those playing along at home. Turnover from Michael Harris. Oh, fireworks in Perth! And the next star's gone supernova.
Just throw it up.
How could you switch 1 through 5? So now the 5-man on PJC is going to get killed. Cheatham drives and scores. I don't know about that.
Alex Sarr had a couple of weeks off. Had a big stockpile in the bag of tricks, and he was just emptying it on this floor this evening. Man, put it above the rim, Joel. You haven't seen Alex Sarr in person. He is something else. As Creek gets it to go from outside. Into the game for the Phoenix. Of course, a Knox product from this part of the world. Yeah, floating it home over Sarr, and that is Sarr's got 18. Creek has 27. Working inside on Sarr, who plays some good defense.
Get it in your mind that every point matters until the finals. One of the biggest wins. Sarr was able to recognise that, get the switch. Here's Miller.
In the bucket.
That's a big couple of minutes for Perth, getting this back into single figures, number one. But now it's still a 7-point. You're trying to get it in a quick outlet, able to get the numbers down. No rim presence down there for Tasmania, so it's straight onto the rim. An easy layup. You've really got to get this.
Doyle, shot clock at 5. On the move all the way in, can't score.
Actually, 20 seconds differential between the game and shot clock. Back through Robinson. From long range, that's a little ordinary on the offensive end. And Ty Webster tonight for the Wildcats. Corey's doing his best to pick up the slack. Justin Robinson now in the double viewing. Back to 1 point the difference. Cotton has come up now with 11 points in this quarter. Out of the 24 that
we've seen him more facing the basket and that size and bulk. He doesn't do it with the explosive speed, but just uses his strength. As Norton gets, it's just a product of shortening your rotation. You shorten your rotation, someone's got to play less, and he right now is that guy.
I'll let it go.
Ball in the hands of Kadee. He drives, got it away in time and scores. 21:57 at RAC Arena. Trey Kell scores over the top, and it's back. John really screams at his Chargers, don't relax.
Kadee from outside. That's off target as well.
And then give them the quarter time break as well. Adams takes it at Sarr. He's deep in the next start. Speaking of touch, that's a very difficult shot. That shot, in fact, is harder to make than a deep three. Yep.
Well, he's the only one who really looks like he's going to make a three. So, get him in the position.
Not let him get another one.
This is a big 2 minutes coming up here now. See, Perth just got the last couple of baskets, and it's a tough, long...
Doyle tries to answer back.
Webster, he's up to 16 points of 6 of 9 shooting, and you go down to Keanu Pinto, who's just gone to the bench, 5 of 7 for his 14 points.
Jordan Crawford wanted that one back.
It will be the NBL Blitz winners for 2023. Liafa goes to work. That one's around and out.
It's just new to have that camaraderie on the road. It's been fantastic, and I know John and the staff have really felt that the group's really bonded together. It's
36ers can reset. Shot clock down into single figures once again. Sunday Detch blocked from behind by Sarr. David Aquera got a...
Now, I am fully confident after watching just over 4 minutes of basketball from this Perth Wildcats team.
Thank you, Alice. Yeah, it did seem that way. They just lost a bit of their offensive flow, didn't they, Perth? Shot clock winding down. Here's Roberts.
In the championship series, here's Milton Doyle going to work, trying to create more magic. Sarr forces it loose. They got the mismatch here. They got the 7-footer on Jordan Crawford. Result in a block shot. After a pumped up Justin Robinson taking care of the ball. Tatum's taken over, sits out with a couple of turnovers in his first quarter. Is rolling again, looks to be aggressive. He's got behind the...
There's Marshall getting some good minutes in this first quarter. Goes in the left hand. Nice finish.
3% from the field. They can get it to single digits at half-time, give themselves a bit of momentum in front of this home crowd that have all turned up again. Snapdragon's out. Watch for him to go to Blanchfield, who wants to knock down something against his old team. Matty, what do you got? I think it's fair to say that Perth are shell-shocked. Big block from Sarr right there, but again. Scored the last 9 for the Wildcats. Falling spins on Sarr. 15 points. Yeah, he was a big reason why the Wildcats got back into this game defensively. A couple of steals, finishes 8 points, and there again he gets from 2 to start the game. Guarded by Sarr. Sobey all the way in. Anyway, it's very important for one of the most high-pressure jobs in the competition. You get that wrong, you better update your LinkedIn profile. Sobey. Perth's mistakes are keeping Melbourne in this game. Everyone's trying to do it 105. Slow it down. Run some plays.
Time for DJ to be the man for Adelaide. Short gets another look at it. Short again.
The Wildcats, it sort of seems like it's on both ends of the court, their issues at the moment, Rowdy. Yeah, it just, it's a great move, great, yeah, not the best finish. For opportunity, an open look from long range. So quite an arm wrestle developing here as Vasiljevic puts it on the deck against Sarr. Just worried him out of the points from close range.
His 13 points, only Golding has 16 more for Melbourne. Here's Shea Illy, feeling overdue, and he'll continue.
Push it, they've got an easy one in transition, but then give up 2 the other end.
Humphries puts it on the deck again. Sarr takes on the youngster and gets the finishing touches as well as
hit somebody. Make them feel you. Make them think about it the next time they want to pressure Bryce.
Tyler Cook down the hill.
2 bonus. That's a block anyway.
Hands off.
So creative. Milton Doyle likes the matchup against Sarr. Puts it to work. Beautiful turn.
He gets better and better every single round. Why can't he be the #1 pick?
Game-high 11-point lead for the Wildcats.
Even that's right there. Jordan Crawford dance bonds.
Jackson Cartwright sizing up Sarr now. 4 on the shot clock. Just blows by him. And tipped home by Matt Yang.
Athlete mindset, always looking for a freebie. McCarron off the back of the iron. Alex Sarr.
See, that's where stolen.
Humphreys takes it at Alex Sarr. At the moment, it looks like
an excellent first 2 days of this blitz. Fans definitely getting their money's worth. I think players and coaches feeling like
McDonald thought about it. Options on the perimeter everywhere for the jack jumpers. They don't need it because Marcus Lee lashes one.
He attacks, keeps his dribble, he's consistent, he's committed to score and making something happen.
Doyle, the lob to Magnay, met at the rim by Sarr. Run. Since the jack jumper's got it back within a point. Got some of their bench out here. Chris Levick. Nice touch. Not good catch. Hey, looking for his shot in his first half tonight is Bryce Cotton. Chris Levick could get that one to fall, the left hand.
Wildcats changed their season when they started to realise the need to work together to get Bryce open.
Magnay!
20-point deficit for the travelling Wildcats. What a pass. Doyle Foley with the jam. Well, that's Dams in the NBL, one of our senior officials. That's just John trying to work the refs. Here's the lob. Oh! Stuffs it with the one hand.
That's a phenomenal pass from Sarr, showing all the skills tonight. His vision and passing and great finish, great shot. Is there a way that we can get you? We saw he can still knock down a three, he can do things like that, but you've got a team like Bryce Cotton, Keanu Jinder, it's like they need what you could do on an elite level with you locked up, and fascinating story all around. Fascinating story, just down the rabbit hole on YouTube. We've all been there, haven't we? A couple of gold buzzers, that's right, man. Oh my goodness, Yak with the racket! Sujovic and Humphreys combining for 15 first quarter points. Is Galloway down into the low block, a little out of control and a travelling violation call. So points just so easy if he's going to have, well, anyone on it, like we said, Derek said before, but that time Glover. Hunter rolls and scores. Home court crowd behind you. You know, it's interesting, a lot of people, some people don't like to play at home and some people like, don't like to play away, and it's different. I love different. I play here.
Melbourne, they shoot the ball poorly all season, just 37%.
Travels with a high percentage players. He welcomes himself back.
You really have to get those nice and early in the game.
And it's been nice and physical. One of the bare basics of defense you should have as a goal. Oh, push off. Disrupt rhythm, disrupt timing. Both
single-handedly keeping them in the frame.
And Bryce on the drive, pick and pop. Going to be there. Just you make the shots and put the right personnel there.
Hinder to the Bryce had to come in off Jace Kadee. Sometimes the best offense you can run for your best scorer is to use them as a decoy. They did that. It opened up a look for one of their best shooters.
Up and in. Just trying to set a tone.
Marshall feeds Humphreys and he scores over the top of Sarr.
To be honest,
all of that, John's going to get rotations through, but for us, focusing on the defensive end and getting guys minutes and finding out different combinations of players that can work.
Beach.
Oh, yeah.
It's the spot these days.
It's a good spot to beat. Glenelg's not a bad little part of the world.
Yeah, but you can find yourself into trouble. It doesn't need that.